Welcome to Utopia, favored ones. Come on in and take a seat at the round table, and we will get into the reading. So, today we have some serious topics to discuss, but first and foremost, the overall message is that you are primo quality. People want to have you by their side when, things go sideways. So, if there's something serious going down, they know that you are good in an emergency situation. You could be someone's emergency contact number. You could be in charge of leading protests, in charge of events, tours, uh, in charge of uh, covens, even. And I feel that with the song coming through by Sabaton, but it's like with Tommy J by himself, doing power metal cover, with it's like a mix, a mashup of like Disney um, soundtrack with his metal band's um, lyrics, and the song is Primo Victoria, which first and foremost means first victory. So some of you could be going around on your first time of victory lap. You could have been headliner for the first time. You could have received your first share from a big page. You're doing remixes, collaboration, energy is a lot what I'm getting into, like with the music video that he does behind it before we get into the deeper lyrics and their meaning. In the music video that he does is him drawing a goth version of Simba. So you could be really into fan art, or you're in the digital art. You could use people that you know as your muse and go to like the shop classes where you pose nude, even for body positivity and advocating for those serious, and valiant topics to rally behind, um, with the mix of Disney and something else. So it reminds me of Kingdom Hearts. A lot of you could have been going through, especially with the lyrics, it's like aiming for heaven, though we served in hell, though victory's ours. And it's the forces will fall through the gates of hell as we make our way to heaven, through the Yahtzee lines, Primo Victoria. So a lot of you could be dealing with that, um, our version of Hydra. You're going up against that, which reminds me of like with Marvel with Black Panther on the rise again as well. You may be a part of those. Please stay safe out there. Remember to bring first aid and be aware of your surroundings, and watch out for each other out there. I know it can be um, hectic and honestly just terrifying at this time. So for anyone out there on the front lines, thank you. And especially if you're tuning in here, thank you as well. I know that there's a lot of individuals out here who can't be on the front lines and can only do so much. And I want you to know you're valid as well. Speaking out against your family every day, doing things to learn and advocate for others, being allies. Um, uh, I'm getting like you're tuning into group programs, and where it's like free labor so that you can learn things and not put that responsibilities on those who are already overworked and overstimulated and just uh, pulled on for resources all the time. So taking responsibility for your own privilege and speaking out and doing all you can. um, to go against organization 13 with Sora and the Keyblades. So yeah, so you could be the key to your own self. But the message came from D-Day on 1944, so you could be saying 444 a lot. June 6th could be important for you as well. Uh, I was going to say that some comrades like standing next to you, like they know that when something goes down, you could have people who back you up. I don't mean to laugh, but Spirit was like giving me the image of like in battle rap. Some of you are like Primo Quality when it comes to being like I don't a support group team, like a supportive what hype man. That's what it is. Because Spirit wanted me to say gas station from like battle rap when they like you have people that obviously back people who don't have that much talent, but they go hard for their city when it comes to their boys. And you want to know what? I can't say much about that if they're gonna hype up their man like that. But be honest with yourself. And I feel like a lot of you have gone through a dark night of soul, and you're being honest with yourself and what you're capable of, um and where not comparing yourself to others, and knowing that everyone can make their difference, and not everyone's not everyone's going to be on the front line, and not everyone's going to be able to make content every single day. Everyone has different amount of spoons, and some of us are getting older and wiser in age, and we're slowing down and enjoying that delayed gratification. We're not being hard on ourselves because our bodies aren't able to do what we used to. Instead of getting a water cooler where you have to lift it up upside down, and you can't do that anymore, so you got a hand pump where you put the tube in the top and just leave it on the ground. Listening to your body, and not letting the loud ableist echoes of society getting to you. And that goes double for all the rest of stuff that you're learning to drown out. And I feel like you really are. What's other stuff like Hydra, Black Panther, advocate protesting. You're good at bossing. Yeah, you might be the getaway driver on video games, or if people are queuing up and they want you to log in with them, like if they're going and playing like League of Legends and they want you on the team, they're like happy when you log in and spend time with them. When you're at one of the protesting events, they always feel extra safe because they know you'll be there and they know you have their back at any given moment. They're like, oh, I can relax a little bit. I know that elder who's always taking care of me is there. And of course, vice versa, taking care of the elder, I don't have to worry about it. I can put my feet up, my homies here, I don't have to watch my back as much, and you make people very relaxed. And let's roll the dice for a 12 house and get through this. An 8. So yeah, reaching through the taboo. You're talking about things that other people wouldn't. Maybe it was hush hush in your family for therapy and stuff like that, and you're the first people to go. You're the first person to speak up about every child mattering, and missing Indigenous men and women, and just really, or being the first person to not be in debt in your family, and you're doing that, and I'm so proud of you. And thank you for tuning in and being a Primo Quality favored one. I love all of you. Remember to eat, hydrate, rest, and have fun. And keep advocating and stay safe. I'm so proud of you, and I love you.